It is February the 15th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec Site in the St.simons Sound. Well, today we got out and it was another foggy, damp, gray, wet day, and as we're recording, we have a tremendous storm that's going on outside as this weather is kind of moving through. And we're certainly thinking about those responders who are out on the VB 10,000 and the guys out working the support boats out tonight, and thinking about their safety tonight as it is really coming down. A lot of lightning, a lot of wind, and hopefully everyone's safe out there tonight. But when we got out to the site today, we noticed that the Crosby Star was backed in underneath the VB 10,000 towards the stern section of the Golden Ray that's being cut. Cutting had been suspended. We could see that the chain was slack, so no cutting was going on. And then we understand that there's a fuel transfer that was taking place from the Crosby Star onto the VB 10,000 to replenish their fuel tanks. We know that the Crosby Star has the capability of carrying quite a bit of fuel, and it looks like it was put into service today as a fueling vessel to get in there and, well, a hay safety vessel. And we see C2 Safety pulling in. They were pretty protective today of the fueling operation while it was ongoing. And there were a couple boats that were out because the environmental barrier had to be pulled back to get the Crosby Star in. They had some boats that were out with some absorbent boom, kind of working the area, mopping up any contaminants that were finding their way out. Didn't see a whole lot on here at the North Gate where this activity was going on, but we know that they've been cutting, and it looked like they had maybe gotten into some part of the fuel line. I don't think it was the major trunk, but it looks like they may have gotten into something. We'll have more of that coming up in a bit. But we got a few more shots of the activity surrounding the fueling today, and we see this is one of the environmental boats, and they had that absorbent boom. We know that's the absorbent type material, I call them pigs, but they were dragging that around in a boom fashion, just mopping up anything that might have possibly gotten out. Again, we didn't see anything there. I think that was there more as a preventative action. Saw the Cheetah in today. It was on one of the crane barges, and then see that slack block over the Crosby Star while all that operation was taking place with the fuel transfer. Again, just a gray day, very damp. Wasn't a real pleasant day out at the site. Again, and here we can see just a little bit of this fuel or oil sheen, some sort of contaminant coming back from the ship. We think this is more related to the cutting operation, but you can see the environmental guys are out here, and we got some close-ups in here, and you really couldn't see any heavy accumulated oil on the water. Only thing we were really seeing is the sheen. So these guys are really doing a heck of a job mopping up the heavier stuff. We know there's going to be some release that comes out from this massive project, but these guys are really doing a heck of a job getting that. Most of that material was picked up and scooped up, skimmed up, absorbed up today. We really didn't see any large amounts of oil on the water, just that light sheen. Now on the bow section, they were back, and it looked like they'd been working away, loading some more vehicles. We did notice it looked like they had a Ford truck, it looked like, up on top of the heap. Maybe a Raptor. Looked like a Raptor, the Raptor body style to us. We got a still shot coming up of that, but here they are again, working, getting some of those vehicles out of there. The boom on the grapple machine was down while we were out there, so we really didn't see them actually pulling any vehicles out. We think they may be getting to that point where they're getting them into the area where they're just out of their reach of trying to get these vehicles pulled out with the grapple. May have to go to another plan if they're going to try to get any more out. I hope that doesn't include putting personnel inside, but it may. Not sure yet. We will keep an eye on that and try to bring you any details we see of that. But it looked like they'd gotten a few more out, working on lightening up that load, trying to get as much weight out of that bow section as they possibly can, which we think is a great thing. The more that they can get out of there, the less pollution hazards or in the site to cause problems when the lifting occurs. So hats off to the responders out there that are doing this, and we think that's a pretty smart plan, and glad to see that happening. Here we got a couple shots, and up on that, between those three spuds that we see up there, we can see that Ford truck that's sitting up there on top of the pile. Closest we could get in there today, but hopefully we'll get some more pictures of these coming up. Hey, that's about all the time we got for today. We want to ask you that if you haven't done so, to hit that subscribe button, give us a click there, continue to send the comments, and most of all, we want you guys to stay safe out there.